Hey everyone, it's the Virgo Aura here with some new moon messages. The new moon is all about new beginnings and fresh starts. It's a great time to set intentions and manifest. So in today's reading, I will be touching upon what you need to hear during this lunar cycle, as well as what's coming your way. So we have pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. The timestamps will be in the description box below, and I'll see you at your reading. Alright, group 1, if you chose this pile, this is your reading for new moon messages. Alright, we have the monk or the nun. So your light attribute is selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Any shadow attributes, negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. Selfless devotion and dedication to spirit. So definitely create and sustain spiritual practices during this lunar cycle. They will be highly beneficial to you, and you may even experience some, profound just experiences while meditating or doing anything spiritual. So let's see what else we got going on. So release anger. And that's that negative judgment here of the physical world. Interesting. So release anger and increase harmony, reduce inflammation, improve inner knowing and calm, increase mental clarity and emotional balance. Improve inner clarity and calm. That's what I feel that this devotion to spirit will help you accomplish. I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. Very interesting that this says the negative judgment about the world. And then I find peace within myself and the world around me. So maybe there are just, some negative judgments that you may have about the world at this time. But seeking the light and seeking some higher guidance will help you sail through life in a calm and grounded way. We have a lot of blue and dark blue energy here, and that's very calm and serene and emotionally balanced. So this is what you'll have to work on, and that what is coming your way during this lunar cycle. Connection. I think this is connection with spirit as well with people who connect with spirit. So find people who are spiritual and who seek the divine and see a higher purpose, and be around people who are calming to you, who nurture you, who rejuvenate you, who aren't, energy vampires, and find these people in your life and connect with them. These cards are always a little sarcastic and funny. I like them. I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Yeah. And something as simple as, smiling at a stranger can really brighten up your day and put things into perspective. Like, oh yeah, everyone's kind of struggling right now. Everyone's kind of in this same storm, and I want to, further connect with people, and connect with people, something that's beyond myself. That's what I think all of this is kind of alluding to, is find a connection with something that's bigger than yourself. That can be people around you, that can be going out in nature, or that can be even diving into yourself to then experience the divine. So 2 of Winter, that's the 2 of Swords, I believe. Procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Maybe connecting with people is difficult for you, and it's interesting that all of this blue is coming out. So this is like throat chakra, and so maybe you're having trouble connecting with people, and you want to connect with people, but the circumstances right now are, you know, a little tied up, and it's a bit difficult, and that's totally okay. A little nudge in the right direction, you know, like sometimes we have to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones, and that can be scary and frightening and worrying, but it's worth it at the end of the day. So yeah, so there's like a lot of this worrying and like this judgment of the outside world, of your environment and of the people surrounding you. And so during this lunar cycle, we're doing our best to shift our perspective in a way that we can find a connection. When you're trying to connect with someone, find what you can relate to them with. Like, how do you relate to the people that are around you? Everyone has the weather related. But, you know, find something deeper that you can connect to and really have a meaningful and deep conversation with someone. Hope, yeah, definitely. This is the light here in all of this. And coming back to this, like stepping outside of your comfort zone and connecting to people may be scary for you, and you might be putting it off, but this glimmer of hope here is allowing you to, it's giving you that extra nudge. This is the nudge that you needed to take that extra step for yourself and for the people around you, because who you're looking for and who you're connecting, who you're wanting to connect to, is looking to connect to you. And so the universe wants you to know that these people are with open arms, and they will accept you, and you just have to take that extra step despite the fear that you know, past circumstances may have created. But this is a new circumstance, and you're in the present moment, and this is a different person, and this is what we're where we're getting. All right. The source. Wow, look at this. I love that. I'm going to put that right there just because I feel like the imagery really goes together. But the source talks about coming back to you. And so I kind of feel like it makes full circle if I connect it back over here, even though that imagery really stands out. So connecting back to your source, and your source is the divine, and they really want you to focus on this selfless devotion and of this dedication to spirit, and also this selflessness. Like, maybe you're just like that smile to a stranger can be selfless. You never know what a smile can do. We often underestimate the little things that we do during the day that can really uplift someone. And so, or anything, like if you have any other idea of how you can be selfless to someone in your home or in your community, please do that, because that will align you with your highest self during this lunar cycle. The divine protector, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. This hope here. So, yeah, where you are now is where you are meant to be, and you are co-creating with the universe, and the divine really wants to speak to you. They really want to connect with you. They really want to hold your hand and help you through this. It's just a matter of you allowing them. Your spirit guides in the universe aren't going to intervene unless you invite their assistance and their guidance and their protection. Because you still have free will, and they want to help you push through these barriers that you may have, so that you can experience more connection, in not just in this lunar cycle, but going forward. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Absolutely. I think this goes back to this like negative judgment here that may be going on, of the people around you and of the circumstances that you may be experiencing. Allow yourself to release the way that you see the world and the way that you see your particular experience and predicament currently. That's what this card is saying too. Like, you are exactly where you are meant to be, and the divine director is leading you everywhere where you need to be at that exact moment. So releasing any old patterns of thought that no longer serve you, so that you can really reach these people, that's your soul tribe, your people who really understand you and love you for you, and who you can have deep, meaningful conversations with, because this is a very deep blue pile with like sparks of light, and this energy is just, this person wants to have deeper connection with, you know, someone that they can laugh with and connect to and be free with. I like these two colors are the same here. So yeah, allow yourself to, well, first you're gonna have to recognize what it is, and I've said that here, and then move forward and take steps to move past and move outside again of your comfort zone. Igniting courage. Yeah, there's definitely courage here that needs to happen in communicating with those around you, so that you can feel connected, but you can feel that unity in that acceptance of not only the people around you, but like finally everything's falling into place, like that kind of energy where you're like, like you can take a deep breath and you're like, all right, like everything's working out, and I can feel it working out for my highest good. So I am strong, radiant, and courageous. Yeah. And I think it's interesting that it came right under this one here, worrying what others think. Yeah, there's a need for courage to do what's uncomfortable for you. And that's never easy, but it's always worth it. And the universe here is just telling you that like blessings are on their way outside of your comfort zone, and you've gotten a little too comfortable in these ways of thinking and being perhaps isolated and not stepping out to, you know, find people who resonate with your ideas and who can value you for what you have to offer. Truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. There's definitely an energy of you speaking your truth and then also finding silence so that God can speak to you. In that silence, you will gain the right words, you will gain that courage so that you can step out and be yourself in your authenticity and be in your truth, so that people will flock to you, you know, like you'll just be out at the grocery store or whatever and you'll bump into someone, or you'll, you know, find the courage to just be like, oh, hey, I really like your shirt, or like whatever, you know. It's something as simple as that can really, you know, manifest this energy and that is coming to you in this lunar cycle. So have the courage to, say something as small as a compliment to someone or a smile, and be yourself in your entire truth and your authenticity, and allow yourself to be silent so that you can connect to Source and Source can speak to you. Alright, group 1, so that is all I have for you. If you found this reading helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, group 2, if you chose this pile, this is your reading for the new moon. The Martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or cause. This is already synchronizing with this color here. So yeah, I mean, you're obviously like in an upward movement in your life, and during this season you'll be asked to step outside of yourself and see what you can offer the world, so that the world can, meet you where you're at. And then so the shadow nature here, stepping outside of self-pity. I'm really hearing to try not to victimize yourself. Try to really understand that you are the creator of your experience and that you have more control over your life than you may think that you do. And yeah, just use that mentality for your benefit so that you can move forward and offer the world your amazing gifts, and continue moving up that ladder of life and spirituality and whatever hell else there is. Visualize life purpose, amplify joy and bliss, improve ability to speak up. Cultivate ease, process all that is happening around and within. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water really quick. Sorry about that. Your life purpose. So your life purpose may be to be of service to those around you. And speaking up, maybe like you could possibly be a motivational speaker. You could be a life coach. You could be a counselor. You can, do anything where your voice is really helping people see their potential and see what they have to offer the world, and allow that to give you joy as well. Helping others genuinely makes you feel good. So run with that. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Yeah. I think that service honestly makes you very happy. You're someone who wants to give and give and give. That's beautiful. So use that to your advantage and use that during this lunar cycle. Joyville. So we have a lot of joy coming in. I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyways? Yeah, so definitely find that voice in your head and challenge that voice who tells you that you're not good enough, who tells you that you have to do something in order to receive love. Like this service thing, like this shadow attribute, not necessarily self-pity, but you could feel as though like you have to do something in order to receive love. But this, I'm also just hearing that you have so much to offer with, like, you are worthy without having to offer anything. And this cycle is allowing you to release that judgment of yourself. You have to give something in order to get something. Like, you have intrinsic worth, and just by being here and by being you, you are worthy of that love. And so find that voice in your head that tells you that you're not enough, that tells you that you have to do this and this and this in order to get this. Like, you've done enough. Tell that guy to go away and just continue just straight forward. And find joy in the little things. There's joy twice here, so they really want you to, just ignite that spark of enjoyment for the little things. And it really is little things, like smiling to a stranger, or feeling really cute one day and like wearing whatever makes you feel cute, or just stepping in grass. Like, that's always for me like super joyful and rejuvenating. So whatever it is that you find is your happy place, find that during this cycle, because that will be of great benefit to you. I like this yellow and the I meant to say pink and yellow. Here we go, the world. All right, so you're definitely coming to a close. You're learning this lesson of releasing this voice in your head and challenging that voice and being like, is this voice actually true? Is this voice actually like what I should be telling myself? Is this for my highest good? And you're learning that lesson, and this is coming to a close and coming into fruition. And so it says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the life lessons life offered you with grace and courage. So you're learning this. Things are coming to a close, and with every close is a beginning, and new moons again are great for fresh starts and setting intentions. And it's really a fresh start. So if you've had certain things in the past where you've been a little critical to yourself, like, that's okay. Like, you're allowed to turn the page and start writing on a blank page, because you deserve it. And the world wants to congratulate you here with a job well done, and acknowledging your efforts. Harmony, yes. This is also the Lovers card in the Rider-Waite Tarot, and there's also a lot of pink here. So you may, for some of you, be with this joyful energy, may come across, a soulmate or twin flame, or anyone who just brings you joy. This doesn't have to be romantic at all. It could be a friendship, it could be a brother or sister, it could be a parent, whoever is in your life that makes you feel happy. And this is someone, again, that you can, serve and give your heart to. And giving your heart, again, doesn't have to be romantically. You can give your heart to a stranger. You can send love to those who are struggling, or anything in between, but this is a beautiful energy to be coming into for this lunar cycle. The Master. This with the World card, like, you've definitely you're going to master this lesson within this lunar cycle, and that is absolutely amazing. I could not be happier for you. This is just, you're really, like, this imagery here is exactly what's going on in this lunar cycle. You're really moving forward, and you have this like vibrant, free, lightweight energy that you're just soaring through the sky with, and it's beautiful. Care and compassion. There's a lot of this, energy here. Okay, so choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Interesting that this is like, so any situation where you are being asked to help someone, give a helping hand, to offer your services, do it. And I think that it'll be natural to you, because that's how the world and the master manifests, is that there's no longer resistance there. You actually want to give your helping hand and give what you can offer to those who need help around you. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Yeah. This pink energy is very strong in the purple. Yeah, it's beautiful. And so this helping situation where you'll have to offer a service or a helping hand may come to you at a time where it's not the best timing for you in particular, which is why it's called selfless service. It'll kind of be not at the best time for you, but it'll be absolutely worth your energy to help. Taking action. This person even looks like he's reaching over to help someone. So I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. And with this spontaneity, like, you were just like walking over here, and then all of a sudden you like hear a cry for help over here, and you're like, oh no, I have to go help them. And so it's going to happen super quickly, and you won't be expecting it, and you'll be like on your way to work, you'll be on your way, you'll be doing something to the grocery store or whatever, you'll be in your own mind, in your own head, and then all of a sudden something will happen where you have to reach out and help, and it will make the world of a difference to the person that you've helped and yourself. There's so much to be learned in this snapshot of your life. And it's a great time for you to take action when that presents itself. Body. Show me divine how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So as you're helping everyone and you're doing an amazing job at, being selfless, don't forget to take care of your body and to give yourself some self-love, eat some nourishing foods, take a warm bath, meditation, yoga, whatever it is that you feel provides harmony in your life and harmony in your body. So don't forget about yourself. Make sure that you're just staying healthy, staying safe, and nurturing yourself as well. Don't forget about yourself. Alright, group 2, thank you so much for watching. This was your reading. If you found it helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alright, group 3, if you chose this pile, this is your reading for the new moon messages. Alright, here we go. Child, magical, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, a belief that everything is possible. Immediately, you guys have some fairy energy going on, which is beautiful. I love this garden energy. You're like lost you're like in love with life, and right now you may not be, but this lunar cycle is asking you to find the magic in life and to find this childlike innocence again, and where you see the world and everything is amazing and you're curious and explorative, and you are light-hearted and free and natural, and you can just, go where the wind takes you. And so believe that miracles are possible. Believe that you are growing. Believe that you are where you're meant to be right now, and step out of an energy that doesn't look like this. Attract your soulmate. Increase feelings of comfort and acceptance. Amplify unconditional love. Cultivate good friends, family, and work relationships. Amplify unconditional love, absolutely. I feel like this childlike energy, seeing potential for sacred beauty, like you are sacred and you are beautiful, and there is intrinsic beauty within you, and it is your duty and your right to see that within yourself, and to accept who you are. I allow love and open my heart to attention, affection, and my romantic partner. And viewing yourself as worthy of love will automatically attract someone who will love you. Don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they've just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. I love these cards. They're super funny and sarcastic. If someone starts speaking unkindly to me, I immediately thought of yourself speaking unkindly to you. So if you've been having, negative patterns of thinking about yourself, the universe is definitely asking you to step outside of that and to challenge that voice. And like, is this voice that's telling me that I'm not worthy and I'm not good enough true? And if not, what is true, and what can I redefine myself as, and how can I see myself in a better light so that the people around me can then see the energy that I exude, and I can attract a romantic partner possibly, or just friends who enjoy my company and see the worth that I have to offer. Renewal. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. Your life purpose is going to step you outside of an energy that may be, bogging you down, or that may be telling you that just negative things. So like, what is it that you really want to do? What is it out of this life that you really want to accomplish? And do some self-discovery. Write in a journal like anything that you want to, and then you can write a list of 10 things that you may want to do, and then start to reduce that list so that it comes to like 3, and then 2, and then pick one that you're most passionate about and know that you'll be most happy doing for a long period of time, and make the first step to pursuing that goal. And I like that this person has a backpack on. I feel like you're really beginning to take steps forward to come into this fruition of your life purpose, and of what you're really here to do and what you're meant to be here for. Memories of love. Very interesting. I think, if I'm correct, this is the 6 of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot. I believe it is. So this memories of love, I think that this comes back to this energy where like you're giving yourself a hard time and have these negative self-thoughts because of past relationships perhaps, and maybe you're scared to find a new partner because you have difficult memories of past love. But again, you're in a period of renewal where you can step outside again, where the universe is working in your favor now. They want you to be happy. They want you to be fulfilled. They want you to find your purpose. They want you to love yourself, and they want you to find a partner and people who love you too. Like, the universe wants this for you, and no one is against you. No one is working against you. Everything is working for you, and that's this childlike energy that we want to tap into again. They are given everything. Children, their parents give them everything that they need, so they don't have any responsibilities or worries, so they can live carefree and wild and in this energy. And that's what we're tapping into. Even if we have responsibilities, like we can find any inkling or semblance of this energy when we were younger, and push past any memories that may have caused any of those repetitive cycles. But you are absolutely in a time of renewal, and it's time to step out and explore what you truly want in life, and explore people around you. Flowering, oh gosh, I love this. So you are absolutely opening up. It's like springtime right now, so this is a timeless reading, even though it's like new moon, but right now it's the fall equinox. But it's almost like for you, and mentally and spiritually, like you're in the spring. Like you've kind of been in your cocoon, and you're ready to sprout, and you're ready to open up, and you're ready to like live your shit. Like this imagery, I absolutely love her just like owning everything that she is, in her mismatching bracelets and her like zebra colored hair, like all of it. She just is, and she's unapologetic, and this is the energy that this lunar cycle is bringing about for you. Light activation. You guys are definitely ascending and moving up, and connecting with your crown, third eye chakras. So shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Your internal voice and your intuition is increasing. And so all of these energies, like there's a light shining through. Like it's been really, really dark lately, and then all of a sudden, like you're just getting just a pinprick of light, and that's all that you have to follow. But the closer and closer you get to it, the bigger and bigger it is, and then finally you're out into the world, poking your head out, and the world just rewards you for that courage. Satisfaction, yeah, stepping out of this little burrow that you've been in for a while. You're going to find immense satisfaction doing so. So you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval, so that others no longer define who you are. Wow, that's so accurate to this one that I was reading upon. So there have definitely been some negative self-talk that you may be dealing through and coping with, and moving through, and that's beautiful, and that's amazing. But don't let anybody else's opinion of you reinforce any of that negative self-talk. Like, don't take it personally. Whatever anyone else is saying to you is only a reflection of how they view themselves, and how they view the world, and how they choose to interact with the world. And how you choose to interact with that person who is speaking ill of you has everything to do with how you are handling your shit, and has nothing to do with them. So you are always the bigger person, and sometimes being the bigger person is hard. Sometimes being the bigger person makes the other person think that they won, and that that they won the fight or the situation or the whatever it is, you know, the encounter that you guys had. But that's a part of being the bigger person. You're like, okay, whatever, that's fine. You can get it, but at least I have my inner peace. Like, I know where I'm at, like this unapologetic person. Like, that's fine. Like, you can think whatever the hell you want to think. I know I'm the shit. So, like, honey, that's your loss, you know? Like, that's the kind of energy that the world is, and the universe is rewarding you with as you step outside of your comfort zone and challenge again those thoughts of repetitive cycles. Cherish self. Wow. So this is a huge pile for anyone who's dealing with negative self-talk, and this is such a crucial lesson in your life, you know, because the way that you speak to yourself is all that really matters. Like, if you don't think that you are worthy, or if you don't believe in your capabilities, like, no one else is going to. And even if they do, like, you'll still doubt them. So this lesson of cherishing yourself, accepting and loving yourself, knowing that you're worthy, that you're capable, that you're worthy of love, and that you're worthy of feeling this lighthearted energy, that you're worthy of this unapologetic person who's just owning her shit and doesn't care what other people say. Like, that is the energy that you have to exude and manifest for yourself, and that is what is coming in for you during this lunar cycle. You guys, I'm so excited for you. This is such amazing energy. Enjoyment. Yeah, definitely enjoy the little things. Enjoy yourself. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. There's definitely, you know, responsibilities and the past and like what other people say. Like, there's too much. Like, letting it go and allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. And I know that's hard. I know. But it is so worth it. Allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. That self-approval and that self-love, that self-acceptance, allowing love into your heart, not caring what anyone says, and being this like super woman, like on top of her shit, is going to bring you the most satisfaction in your life. This is the biggest lesson that you have to learn, at least in this stage in your life. But I promise you, like, a year down the road, you will look back at this time and be like, damn, you know, like, I put in the work and I deserve to feel this good. Like, you'll feel this good and be like, hot damn, like, how did I never see myself in this light before? Because holy shit, you know, like, you'll be just so, you'll just have that. You'll just have it. And like, there won't even be any trying anymore. You'll just be like, yeah, I know. Like, and it'll be like great, and people will love you for it, you know? Like, you don't have to be scared of that energy. You don't have to be scared of feeling this way. Yeah, that's really all that I have to say. So thank you guys so much, group number 3, for watching this video. If you found this reading helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, group 4, if you chose this pile, this is your reading for new moon messages. Priest facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy, I was just simultaneously looking at this, and I really am drawn to this like sun behind you, and it also reminds me of this yellow color here. So observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, meditate regularly. Yeah, so facilitate spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Yeah, the universe wants you to be a channel. They want to speak through you. They want to spread their light through you. You just have to, reflect on your inner light and know that you are moving in this direction, and trusting yourself, to step into this role and to, have this as a life purpose. You have amazing spiritual gifts, and the universe and people want to I was gonna say use, but use isn't the right word. The universe just wants to speak through you. You have these gifts that they want to use. It's just developing consistency in your, spiritual practices, so that you take those step after step after step to then manifest this priest energy. So I take the time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective. Yeah. Stepping out from focusing from the details and really experiencing life from a higher perspective and seeing the bigger picture. And there's a lot of reflection here. What do you really want to do with your spiritual gifts? Where can you really go, and how can you use them for other people's benefits and for your own? Really, postulate that. And then you had 2 of these. No other group did, so you guys are special. Improve optimistic outlook on life, increase happiness, feel confident and comfortable, embrace ability to be in the spotlight. Absolutely. So this man or woman, whoever, is embracing being in this spotlight. That's why I was mesmerized by this light in the back. They are really just fully embracing and standing in their light, and have, stepped into their highest potential and are doing incredible work for themselves and for others, and have fulfillment here. And so increasing your happiness will automatically align you with this energy, and you'll be able to soar through that. And also feeling confident in yourself that you can step into this role, and that people will, take what you have to offer, and that you can really connect to people in this way, and people will continue coming back to you because you're truly standing in the light, and you fully embrace it. And in those moments of authenticity and embracing your gifts and putting them out into the world, people will flock to you. So I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous. Absolutely. It's really believing in yourself that you can be in this energy, and seeing things from a higher perspective. All right, so peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. Yeah, so priests too are very modest, they don't expose, even though that this is expose yourself and embrace, I'm fabulous, and exude that energy from within. But don't be too brash about it. Have like, a quiet confidence where you know that you're the shit, but like the way that it comes off doesn't put people off, if that makes sense. So there's a peacefulness in your heart where you know that you're worthy of this, and other people know it too. But there isn't this like, oh, I'm better than you type of thing, and I hope that doesn't like come off in any like rude way. It's just, that can happen. And so this is all just helping you and guide you into the right direction during this lunar cycle. Justice, Elephant. Fair decisions will be made after all the evidence is reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. So what I'm really getting from this is that this is like your life purpose, like this is what's coming to you. This is naturally what's going to unfold regardless of your efforts, like this is just, and I think that you'll still try, but it's a part of, it's in the cards that you'll try, and so everything that happened in your life will finally balance out. That's what I'm getting from that card. Wisdom, right under this priest card. And again, like this, there's like this sun in the background here that the universe really just wants you to embrace this wisdom, embrace your spiritual gifts, embrace this like potential that you have, embrace your fabulousness, embrace this energy so that you can move forward with peacefulness and help heal people. This is really like Reiki, energy work, stepping into like a teacher role. This is really owning your power and helping other people. Possibilities, the possibilities are endless, and the world just can't wait for you to take the next step. Soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Interesting. So I think that this priest energy and this wisdom is within you. You just have to embrace it. I think like the key word for this group is embrace, like embrace your gifts, embrace your powers, embrace like what life has to offer you and the possibilities that and potential that you have, embrace that. Integrity, you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. This is definitely the focus card of this pile. So having integrity when you're in this, and that's where I felt like, and there's even this imagery here of like they're above them. And while you are absolutely embracing your power, there isn't be aware that the ego doesn't start to step in, and you maintain your integrity in your work, so that you can, move forward and people respect you. And I think that they will, because you have everything in you. It's just something to be aware of. We all have egos. We all have it in places that, it steps in a little too far sometimes, and that's totally okay. These are here to help us learn and to, act as, warnings or just signposts to be like, hey, like be careful of this and become aware of this so that you can, avoid any potential problems in the future, so that you can maintain your peacefulness in your heart when you move on into this life path and journey. Receiving from your angels, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Allow these possibilities to come in. There's so much in front of you. Like, you can seriously do anything. This pile has so much potential. It is incredible, and it's really up to you. Like, you absolutely decide everything that you want to experience in this world, and it's up to you to embrace your power. That is seriously the biggest message that I can give you, is to embrace your power and to take your life by the reins and start creating mindfully. That's it, with intention. Begin to create intention with every action. Manifest love with every action. Begin to be intentional with your actions so that you can create the life you want. There are seriously so many potentials here in this pile. Like, I couldn't possibly, even pinpoint it. But during this lunar cycle, you'll really be, experiencing and contemplating and really diving deep and reflecting, like, what it is that you really want and how it is that you want your life to go, and how do you want to create your life, and where can you take the reins? Like, we can't control everything, right? So what can I control? And with that control, what can I do right now to make my life better, and to have that peacefulness and to have that fulfillment in my life that no one else can give me. So intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Your wishes are in your hands, and you are in control of what happens in your lifetime. You have the control here, and that is really the biggest message that I can tell you. And during this lunar cycle, you will become more and more and more aware of that, so that you can begin to create mindfully and with intention, so that you can move forward and look back at your life and be like, wow, like, I did that for myself, and I'm proud of myself, and what's coming to me, like, I created what's coming to me. Like, I'm the one that balanced out the scales. Like, I'm the one that created my karma. Like, I'm really in control here, and I did it, like, I'm powerful, and I'm beautiful, and people love me, and I love them, and there's this integrity and peacefulness and wisdom that, you allow and exude in your life. Alright, group 4. Well, thank you so much for being here. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!